Hey, it's another episode of Auracard and the Wild Rift. Ari once again, Academy Ari. Getting all prepared. Bands have already gone through and I've already selected my champion. So, might as well put an emote out. I was gonna do an emote, but I wanna use a team boost. Team boost is activated. I did that by clicking above Auracard and Academy Ari and clicking that little section to be able to bring that up. Interesting thing to know to be able to team boost a game. Experience and blue motes, I think you have to do before game. I'm not quite sure on that. I ran out of them. Used them pretty heavily in my first few games. Or not my first few, like my first several. Like 20, I guess, 30. They lasted quite a while because of the events going on and everything else. So, you know, at least you been able to do that, yeah. That's some gibberish. That means smoke with your god. But it's a real tongue. But only one person knows that tongue. I just know how to gibber gas some of it every once in a while when she goads me into saying it. And I've done it before. And she has like certain things sound like the same thing, but it's a different language. It's like kind of like would have heard it a different way is all that is. Some people in hearing think the same words when some people say them are different words because they hear them differently, but they're really saying those exact same words when they mean by them. Kind of confusing. Has to do from hearing in different ways. It's like a higher level of hearing. But it can make sense. However, I'm getting some early damage. When he gets that little tornado sound and that vibe around him, you can launch that tornado. Gotta remember a shield that builds up over time. They're pretty quick. So the fight continues, I got out of the way of that. Hold on. I like it better when it's like I get to just go blow. You know what I mean? I don't like a guy poking at me this way. Not nice. I'd rather like just be able to dominate and have fun with it. I am deking out a lot of these tornadoes. That is a benefit. Level up my, what do they call it? Orb of Deception. It's pretty obvious what I'm doing with this thing. Not that deceptive to me. Go ahead and even trade on that. Got his tornado back. Oh, getting a little distracted. Looking for lighter. Okay, so doing pretty good on this. He hasn't picked up his Wuju style yet to have that shield. Easy on it. Oh, he's pretty far away. so. It's going pretty good. I haven't died. This is a Yasuo. I'm glad at that. Used to be pretty... I like to play hard for Yasuo. What the hell? I really... Oh, it must have gone off. It makes those targets or something. This is quite the predicament. And me with no honey fruit. Like, I talked about this in an early game. I really like honey fruit. Every time I eat honey fruit, it makes me kind of happy and cheerful. I know it's in the game, but I still have this insatiable addiction for honey fruit. So you will see me periodically make sure the enemy does not get their hand on honey fruit by stealing it from their lane when I press towers. It's a good time to eat some honey fruit. It's like an excuse to eat honey fruit, but like I think it works out to decent strategy. Now each piece of honey fruit, I think they said it heals you by your level now, and some other kind of modifier instead of HP. Can't remember, there's an update on it that I read a little while ago. I was wondering why this little mini-map was clicking, and I found out it was like one of the mini-maps had an exclamation mark, like when it pulls on that map, and you can find out what the updates are on the terrain maps and this Rift Herald and Scuttlers and stuff like that. So like I was pretty confused by that for a while. I was like, why do I have an exclamation point? I just thought it looked like that for a while when you brought it up, and I realized there was something to it. So we're moving in here. Reckless. With abandoned. So that is back in action. Looks like we're gonna get some scramble fight going on. Come on, boys. Oh, you're taking off on me? What? You're taking off? What? Thought we were gonna go mad on this turret, man. That's what I was going for. Yasuo coming up here. We're not leaving. That was weird. I wasn't moving there. I must have been doing something weird with my finger on the joystick. Couldn't see over my finger what was going on. That tripped me out. I was like, oh no, I can't move and stuff. It was like something paralyzed the screen or something like that. It was weird. So here we go again to the show, where everybody's trying to fight us to the death, don't you know? I know you're not the only one who wants to swell. Do 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 do. Now I know that's not a regular song, not in the album. Maybe somebody could cover it for me. You could do my song and like amplify it and go beyond those simple words that I just expressed. That's a good idea. Got him with the ignite there. Got that off just in the nick of time, and I managed to get out of that. That's pretty crazy. Whew, I surprise myself sometimes. Bottom turret is under attack. Just do a little bit better than I expected, and really. Kind of like that. It's fun playing a game. If you're not really good at a game, you'll have those moments where, like, something you did helped. Goodbye, bye. And the interesting thing is, you might not think anything's helping, but ask the people around you what you do does help, and you'll find out you do help with stuff. Like sometimes even confusion. And like literally people not knowing what you're gonna do can be an advantage. You know, like that beginner's luck kind of thing. You don't know what the guy's gonna do at all. There's no semblance of skill. In poker, it's like looks coming for it. Can't believe this turret's still up. You definitely secured some honey fruit. I want to make sure the enemy doesn't get that. Oh, Garen's coming to play. Yee. Master Yi. Oh, I thought that got. That's pretty close. Oh. Now this is going to be a brawl.
Double kill. Ally slain. Shut down. How tempting.
You have to secure this honey fruit.
Enemy turret destroyed. Attack this champion. On my way.
It's good to be addicted to honey fruit, keeps you in the game longer. I don't have too much gold. When I get past 2,000 or something, try to go back.
Don't hold back.
Follow me a bit.
Enemy turret destroyed. Unstoppable. On my way.
Oh, that was nice.
Dominating.
I'm grabbing the turret in the meantime. Securing the honey fruit. That was an unfortunate runabout. Maybe I shouldn't have been in there that deep. But, I don't know, it was fun. Did something at least, you know what I mean? Went out there, got into it and stuff. Yeah. Good time. Ocean Drake. Not a reject. Oh, Ocean Drake is next, I think. That's what that said. Not that we got it. Over there.
On my way.
Good job. get out of there. Somebody just put down a rift arrow. That's juicy.
Your team has slain the dragon.
This is large rod for fun.
Killing spree. Ace.
Okay.
They're mine now.
Action with a Galio. I don't know how Galio's moves translate into the full form of League of Legends. I haven't seen him in action too much.
Don't look back.
Probably the same as he did for a while. Maybe if I got my ultimate off there sooner, I might have got away from that, but I did not make it. So I would say lack of skill on my part, people. I could have pressed it. It was an option. I just didn't do it in time. There was enough time in between my presses to have pressed it, so. Not so ninja moment. Oh, do the minions take him down? Oh, right on. This is getting pretty interesting. We're all losing a lot of people from there. Oh. Get away. Oh, come on, Yara. Oh, that was getting good.
How tempting.
Became the fucking viewer in my own video. I can't believe that. Can you believe that? Viewer in my own video. Like, watching myself play. That's just craziness.
Tell me a secret.
Broadcast. You know what I mean?
On my way, danger.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Garen? I guess they could have. Oh, maybe Afro might come for us. We're going for Garen now. He's charmed. Okay. He's nice, but I can't. Take away your healing. I'm charming. You know what I mean?
Has slain Baron Nashor. You have slain an enemy.
Or, that's all because I secured. You know what I mean?
Our turret is under attack.
Oh, did they surrender? Or do we have something going on over there? I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention to that. So that went well. I think I'll play one more to get a level for the video. I'll be level 16 the video. Got to level 16, and then everything else I'll put something in as a highlight that I remember. My last game had a really cool, I recalled while somebody casts an ability. It's the one that the line traces on you and then the bolts fire off. It was like I got to full health from sitting back at base, and then it eventually hit me as I was walking off the platform. It was hilarious. It was a really cool video. So we'll play one more, give everybody a like. Nobody aggravated me or didn't really connect with me at all. They all stood their ground and were in the battles a little bit. So, go over to play again. Find a match. Now we'll just have to bear with this moment, so, you know what I mean? For me, this is a time to perhaps roll a cigarette. Perhaps something else. But no, truly, this is a cigarette I'm rolling. I do not jest, I do not joke. For now, about this one thing that I'm saying. There's no reason to, there's no place in my mind that says I have to do this. But I am, regardless, somehow, driven, forced even. Not forced, but I do it. I do it. I don't know what kind of, like, you know, kind of emo phase that little moment of me talking like that sort of was, but I'm glad I'm over already. You know what I mean? I've grown up since there. Fucking way older. Those seconds mattered. These are important moments in my life. You know what I mean? I've changed a lot in this video. I've been beyond recognition of form and kind. If you see me while I'm actually doing this, I'm just regular old me just sitting here. But devoid of kind? I think I'm using weird words here. So we'll move on from that. Soraka. Oh, I don't want to ban Soraka. Might use her mid lane if everything goes corrupt. It'll probably be Vigar. I admit. I don't get Soraka. I mean Ari. Ari is banned, unfortunately. So it is a game without Ari. A game without Ari. I'm trying to get the mission done for Mastery Champion, so every game with Ari is an advantage for me. So switch pick order. I think you do that by clicking the arrows on the side. I don't know everything yet about all this kind of stuff. I'm still thinking about who I want to pick. I guess I'm gonna go with Vigar. For sure. Just go with my basic attitude towards it.
But if the tables were turned, I would show you no mercy.
So Vigar. We got a lot of mages going on. Oh, I guess just two. But two is a good amount of mages. I thought we had three for some reason. Thought there was another one on top of the Lux. Looks like a pretty good team here actually. Like this is like, in a way, this is a pretty old school team. Like you could have seen this team so early on in League of Legends, even before like everything. Like, I don't remember if Lux, no, I think Lux was right there in the beginning always too. So Lux, Misfortune. Did Misfortune come later? I think she came later. But the 4 champions were always in the game. Misfortune has been in there for years. So, classic League of Legends team in a new League of Legends way. The Wild Rift way, no less. So, okay. I got a bunch of talking out to get us through the wait timer. We're back in game. My smoke is rolled. This Lee is having fun dancing around a little bit, and I'm on my way to lane. So usually I like to have a smoke lit during game. I hope that doesn't begrudge anybody hoping for my score to get higher or see me win when I lose. But here we go. Okay, so you start blasting off on these guys. See what kind of happens on there. Not being very aggressive. Didn't try to gain any advantage from pressing a turret. Or pressing my turret, I should say, not her turret. I usually refer to the player as the gender of the character, not actually based on their character profile name. So forgive anybody that I say her or him to that isn't or otherwise, or doesn't like to be called one or the other. If you ever see my video. So we're going after Dookie here. Now I believe a Dookie is a form of saying the word poo. Or feces. There's lots of words for that. Anyhow. Pop her way down. Got her with the... I don't know, is that my Q? What do you call that? I got it with my first ability, man. Can't call it a U, can't call it a U, can't call it an E, can't call it a T. What would you call that? Would you just go by League of Legends rules or like an EWQ or anything? They gotta come up with some lingo here, man. Like, I need to get in some sort of chat. My guild's gotta sponsor some kind of chat. They got a Discord. I should check that out after this. Get my videos some little bit of advertising maybe. Put on my guild chat or something like that. Gotta check out the Discord for these. Maybe somebody will get my videos. I'm not sure though. Kinda gotta get out of there. Vigar's pretty stale without mana. I'm not sure what his mana regen is, but Does seem to take a long time to get your abilities back. Maybe his abilities just cost more mana than other champions. I'm not quite sure. So we're 2 minutes and 30 seconds in just about. It's fairly early in the game. Turrets still have a buff to their damage resist and everything else at this stage. At 4 minutes that goes away. I'm not. Oh, I leveled. I leveled my Q or my I leveled my meteors. I leveled dark matter more. Excellent. An event horizon is coming into the field right now. And kablooza. Good damage there. Oh, she's pretty. She wanted to get me back for that. Did not like the damage there though. Getting a little reckless in her moves. She is coming when my abilities are down though, so not as reckless as I would like, unfortunately. I would like you to be a little bit more reckless. Like, could you be more reckless? Reckless, there we go. Thank you. Just a little bit more reckless. I got my ultimate. Excellent. Now we can do some damage. I gotta save my mana. Make sure I can get my event horizon off. For my ultimate.
The magic! It calls to me! Give up now!
Just time for the honey fruit. Oh, that conveniently got me out of the way of that ability. That's pretty sweet. So is the honey fruit. I enjoy some honey fruit. And my little imp, could you make it so like I taste like some honey fruit? Oh, it's a bit sour. I don't think those were ripe honey fruit. What is this game talking about, man? Like, it's gotta be gold growth. Like, we need some better honey fruit. Pika? That reminds me of some better honey fruit.
It's only a short way.
Bigger, I'll get the hang of it too.
Short joke.
Now, it's important, remember, to secure the honey fruit. You don't want your enemy using this stuff. Whenever you get a turret. I don't know. Perhaps taking that much damage from a turret doesn't seem worth a flash, but to me it did. In that moment I did it, so I'm going to look at it either way. As long as I have that. That is good. Oh, what am I going auto moving in there for? I didn't expect that. I don't know if luck's going for me or not, but I'm getting back from that. That's quite a bit of time on that turret. Let's see what kind of goes on here. Put this down. Right on. Well, that guy's pretty good at moving around. I like his steps there. He stood right out of the way of my dark matter, event horizon didn't hit him. Touche, bud. If you're gonna get beat by someone or tricked out by someone, it might as well be someone with a little bit of skill. So someone with just a bunch of luck at the moment. But they have that luck, goddammit. That's fate staring you in the eyeball saying we didn't like you, but I don't know how to look at it. They didn't like me there. What's he doing? Step on me for a little while. Get some action here. Why isn't he using his... I forget what that ability's called. I think it'd be his Q. League of Legends. His first ability anyway, his bottom ability. Bottom ability, middle ability, top ability, and ultimate. That's what I'm gonna go by. That doesn't make no sense, because it's technically not the top. Upper, middle, lower, top. There we go. if that really works for anything. I'm kind of not planning it. Taking it away. So gone to that mode, people. Really better beware. I am technically not completely focused or thinking about go grow or go. I'm in the zone. Does it look like I'm in the zone? Or not seem like I'm in the zone? I didn't waste my ultimate, and once again, I have secured the honey brew. It is important, people. It's not just my addiction. It is not just my addiction. Seriously. People? You know what I mean? It is not just my addiction. I give you that for that. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. It's just a honey brew. But no, we need to secure the honey brew. Okay, well, at least we took him down. Sorry, all this talk of honey food had me distracted from the game. It's cool. Now I taste like a little bit of weird sourness in my mouth every time I eat a honey fruit. Could be I just drank a bunch of orange or green Gatorade. I mean, how could I think I drank orange Gatorade? Who would want me to drink a bunch of orange? Why would you want me to drink a bunch of orange? Like, I don't know how this situation turned around on me, and everybody wants me to drink orange now. Like I just said, I drink green Gatorade. Like, I know I have orange juice mix. Like, I could be, you know what I mean? I could be drinking. I could be drinking orange juice mix though right now. Like, I was thinking of switching to water. I wanted to lay off pop. I have like 5 bottles of pop. I don't want to be drinking the pop. So if they're gonna just leave top turret, I'm gonna take that turret. Well, that's fine. I don't mind who takes it. It doesn't really matter to me.
Stocking prey again?
Okay. Got a little trance there. Trying to focus on the game. It's just playing automatically. I swear somebody did. Okay, so focus. Got this flippy, whippy, shifty dippy. My shifty dippy shield's gone. I didn't know. I got one. My side took 2 deaths though. It's not very good. So I'm at 1, 3, and 2. I don't even remember if that was as good as my last game. I just play in the moment kind of thing. Go with it. Oh, I thought it was back in action then. Misfortune is on our way now. Cool. Misfortune is on its way.
Stocking prey again?
Just thinking about my, I don't know if that was the last, I guess that was the last video I mentioned. My beta fish, which some people might know as the fighting fish. The female laid some eggs today. I seen her, she popped out a couple while she was kind of looking up at me. It freaked me out because I thought like it looked like her skin was falling out. Like, oh, what the hell is going on? Whoa! And then I realized it was eggs. Like, just like it's such a cool experience, like realizing. And like she laid some more, and then eventually I put the male in there, and then I got the female on the other side. And I'm thinking maybe of getting another male and putting them with the other eggs, so I get like, you know, the 2 different sides of the fighting fish, and see like, you know, make sure both males kind of work kind of thing. Because in the other tank now, when I kind of separated and got him in with some of the eggs, wanted it kind of like right after she reared them, it kind of laid them sort of thing. So that was kind of important.
It's only a short way. It's not a short jump.
I dreamed about it, but I want to be raising like a bunch of little fighting fish all the time. That'd be so cool. Like just hanging out, doing something with brine shrimp. I heard is how it goes. I start looking up some videos and stuff like that. So I kind of want to pick up a fighting fish tomorrow. I'm not sure. Might want to keep him with the same dad. Just in case. Because I put him in the other tank, I get my female in a new tank. Get my female in a new tank and then put her in there and then put the new male in with her eggs. Because they'll be like, I'm gonna go like really early morning if I can and pick them up. I'm not sure. I haven't really gone through it all in my head yet. I think that's what I want to do. I'm gonna ask some people for advice and maybe get a hold of a friend of mine that actually had some fighting fish give birth to and find out a little bit of how he took care of them. He did raise some up to be able to be sold off and stuff like that too. So it'd be kind of interesting to know something like that. And then it gives me a chance to get back in touch with him.
It's only a short way. It's not a short joke.
You can always just ask the pet shop and then they'll tell me what the breeders tell them or whatever. I'm sure they'll have some advice on it.
I smell death. Unstoppable. Double kill. Enemy slain. Triple kill. Your commands. Godlike.
Oh, I didn't get that every time.
Slain.
Cool. We took them all down. That was a weird run-in, but it was effective. I don't know, I usually want a tank to go in first, but a Ligar storming it scares the shit out of people. It scares the shit out of me. They can do a lot of damage. I didn't really do too much damage there, but my obscure movements and flippy pattern and dipping around. I say weird, flippy, whippy kind of words because that's how I talk about my fighting fish. Chilla and me spend a lot of time together. Like, I hang out with her and give her pets and stuff like that. You can watch some of my videos, see me give her pets. And remember, like, all of her little injuries and all that kind of weird stuff that went on. She's perfectly okay now, and she's still a good fighting fish. I don't know, they're called fighting fish because they get really mad at each other, and, like, they really do. Like, Chilla was actually with a bunch of other fish for a really long time in another tank. You know what I mean? Like, I taught her to be chill, and, like, eventually introduced little sucker fish that just kind of ate off the edges and a bunch of stuff, and eventually decided she seemed to like, she just seemed like never really hung out, kind of always stayed away from him. Was very social with me, and she wasn't being able to be as social with big tanks, so people let on certain times and all this kind of stuff. So I moved her out of the tank, but with the other fighting fish, there was a literal, she started popping on the gills, and it's a pretty big thing, and, you know, they don't get along, but so them kind of hanging out, I'm pretty sure it's what incited Chilla laying some eggs. So she basically just followed him around the tank for a while, and then I got him out, put him in the other tank, and chilled out, and that was kind of my experience with that.
Enemy slain. Double kill.
And I don't know, I don't know, I've never, like, I don't know, it was weird, I was like seeing her lay eggs, like it just freaked me out so much, because when she had like a little piece of her tummy hanging down, she had like a weird cough after she ate a bloodworm for the first time. She had like, first time she ate mysis, she turned into like a little circle almost. She has the weirdest stuff, she like loves mysis, which is some kind of thing like bloodworms, I'm not really sure, but they're allowed to eat them more often than bloodworms. Bloodworms can be kind of bad for them over time. Yeah, she gets spoiled there. And then my other fighting fish, the beta king, he he would only eat cricket heads for a while. And then I kind of realized he likes to have his food kind of stog out a bit and then eat it off the bottom of the tank rather than the top, like gel it out. And I don't know, it's gonna change a lot of things in my life.
Yes!
I imagine if I want to teach everyone to eat properly, like the stuff I know about motioning and kind of like talking to fish, sort of, it's like, just gotta make motions that they kind of understand.
Slain an enemy.
It's kind of how it goes. Doing pretty good in the game right now.
Enemy
That
slain.
little bit of the kind of like diving kind of actions is really neat. So. Somebody else thought about. Here we go. Strawberry mushroom carpet. Find the monster again. And we take a hand again. Open spots for everybody. When portal got to arrive into back on the way. I think that is as much as I can do for today. Cool. I had a weird notion that I might not have won that one, but there's the EXP. Level 16 now. Maybe something interesting happened and gave me a couple points to award one of my missions or something like that. I'll collect the rewards from my my level up and everything too. See if I can spend anything this time. So I got another gemstone. Pretty excited about that. Oh, and I got like a protection thing. So I can withstand one loss if I get one. Wow. Cool. That is great news. Congratulations on reaching level 16. So go back home. Get 400 motes for that. Blue motes. Counter kill. Get 10 kills while having less than 10% health remaining. Cool. Interesting. Got that, and got something in the path of justice. We got finish the hunt as a team. Wait, train. And get a team, as a team, get an ace. Cool. That's pretty exciting. And that's everything in there. Enter. Progress. 200 motes. So that is all my loot gathered up through that. And let's see, these are the kind of loots I have in storage. Still waiting on 15 portal coins. And everybody, thank you for watching. Have a good one.